that's what it is.
We'll get this puppy started. Potier against Kevin Ross. This is the game should race 9.
Race to 7, 9. Oh. I feel as if I haven't properly. There we go.
Rich, you want in the booth? Sure, I'll do it. You guys can talk him out of it. You got find him. Want him?
I'll let you have it. Oh, you're giving him? I thought you were letting whatever.
I've done like every match this morning.
Whatever.
One of them by myself. That really sucked. Hey, I did that last night. It sucks, doesn't it? It's tough. You have some downtime. Dude, you gotta try the clam chowder here. Oh my god. It's very good.
Oh, there we go. That might be a little high.
How we sound out there, folks?
All 8 viewers at the moment. It's taking them a while to get back in.
Just getting the match started here. We've got Paul Potier with a Fargo of 706 and Kevin Ross with a Fargo of 637.
I hear somebody's phone vibrating.
I can hear your dad's phone going off, but he's not too worried about it.
Oh, apparently not.
They'll call back.
I was like, why am I hearing background noise of buzzing in my ear? What's wrong with the sound system now?
It's sitting on our camera stand.
Of course it is. Okay, so this is, it's got to be the open because there's a 706 Fargo.
It's the open.
I want to see what this button and see what the Fargo rates are throughout. Because I think that's one of the highest ones in the division. It is. Wait a minute.
There's several, I think, that are over.
Oh, here we go. So yeah, 729 is top. So he is the 4th highest Fargo rating in the tournament.
We have a 9-ball mini tournament. We need 3 more players.
729, 723, 716, 706.
Yeah, last night we had Paul on the stream table with playing against Dan Louie, and Dan was a 705.
Yep, Dan's the next one down.
And it didn't turn out to be quite as good a match as the Fargo ratings advertised.
Yeah.
Both players struggled a little bit, made some mistakes, but it was late.
It happens, too.
No,
you can't play at that level all the time.
No, we were hoping we would see like both of them in their top gear, but we got to see some good pool, and then we got to see some bad rolls, and
that's the love of the game right there.
Yep.
Oh, hold on. You see that? You see what's going on here? They're making friends again.
Okay.
And just hit the escape button. That deletes it. There you go.
I was getting rid of this text.
Oh, okay. You're going to leave my little circle there.
Yeah.
Wait for it. Look, see, again. There they are.
That's because players don't want to have to have them in the way all the time.
It's just funny how you almost always, at least for me, I always queue up over the chalk. I'm like,
to me,
chalk.
More than 1 or 2 pieces on the table gets really annoying. And I do bunch them all up in one place, so I don't have to worry about it. Because I carry my own, so.
That's funny to me every time. I mean, I don't even really think about it until after I'm done playing. I'm like, that thing irritated me the whole time.
That there was 2 pieces of chalk together.
Well, no, like I always, for some reason, where the chalk is, I end up queuing over it. Like I just put my shaft right, and I'm like, ah, what is this? It happens so often to me. They're still warming up a little bit, it looks like.
Didn't Kevin just finish a match?
I thought so. A different table, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Make-
The blue one over there plays a lot different than the blue one here.
Yeah. Well, sometimes.
Oh, wait a minute.
Sometimes a little bit.
No, I got it. It's the stream table. The lights are way hotter.
Oh yeah,
You hear that all the time.
the exact same light, same height. Yeah.
Today it's the same everything.
Well, and those lights don't put off any heat anyway, so.
For those of you out there that haven't joined us, this table is not as unlevel as it looks.
Yeah, we're back to that again.
It's just where they have us stuck. This is the best we can do.
You know, it took me like a friggin' hour to get the camera into a position that I felt, okay, well, this is acceptable as it's getting. Because I got to stand like way up on stuff and try not to fall
Seemed
over.
like at first it wasn't tipped quite as much. It was just tilted, but then I don't know if somebody bumped it or.
Well, yeah, the table's in a spot where everyone can lean up against it and move the whole thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, this should be a treat. I've never really seen Kevin Ross play. I've seen his wife Sherry play many times, but they're living out in Michigan now. Came back here to visit and play some pool.
Apparently he's digging
Paul.
everything out of his pocket looking for a quarter to flip.
Paul is from British Columbia, just over the border.
At least I assume that's what he was doing. Maybe he's just getting everything out of his.
Yeah,
Tired
I
of
think
leaning
he's
up
just-
against the table with all that.
Looks like Paul has taken off to get a drink.
Yeah, I
or-
was just thinking. That's
so
not
I
him
think
sitting there.
that's why Kevin is still warming up.
James B. and Jeff, table 29, Bill and Joe.
We will get these guys started here momentarily. It's going to be a race to 9. This is, I assume, still winner's side.
Should be.
Yep, winner's side action.
Let's take a look and see how far along the bracket we are.
Should be getting out there. I would say we're probably pretty close to the final 4 on the winner's side.
I believe so.
I know there's one other winner's side match going.
Oh, Lord.
And he's going to commentate his computering.
Well, we're at least 4 rounds out on the winner's side, maybe 5. And somebody needs to put a mouse over here for me. So whatever. We're a couple rounds out on the winner's side.
Yeah.
We're not down to the hot seat for at least another 2 rounds, I think.
Okay.
Which is where I've already got it scheduled to be on the stream.
We only got one of the players here. Oh, here comes.
There we go. Come on over.
So it looks like Paul must have won the flip because Kevin is racking the balls for him. Surprised players of this caliber don't lag.
The women did actually on the Kyoko and Kim Jones game.
You know, in short race, alternating break, I want to lag. I want there to be some skill. Not,
Yeah,
"Oh,
exactly.
I lost because I lost the flip of a coin.
Yeah, lag is a skill shot. I
It
think it should
is,
be
it
part of the game
is.
every time. Well, I was going to look up and see what their statistics are based on the Fargo rate, but we've been having trouble with the
Yeah, I
site
was
today.
having trouble yesterday getting it to load.
They're probably inputting new data and new tables.
Right, I think they're
And
doing some work on the site. Kenny's being extorted for money.
Light chocolate mocha, 20 ounce.
you getting me a mocha as well?
You gotta get more money. They won't only let him spend one ticket at a time.
Lord. Take all my money. Whatever. All right. And you might want to ask this guy to not use that table to write on. He's moving our camera a little bit.
Yeah. Thank you. Alrighty. So it looks like Paul scratched on the brake here.
Oh, Lord.
And Kevin is going to line up a pretty long 1-9 combination because the 2 is tied up with the 5 and the 6.
Well, for those of you who were talking about the camera angle, nope, I cannot move the camera. They gave me a very small space to set it up in. That's as good as I could get with what I had to work with.
This is our first event here at the Snoqualmie Casino, and things will get better as we go. It's just, I guess they weren't aware until just about a month ago that we were streaming the event, is what I heard.
All right. Yeah.
Well, Paul's giving himself a look at this 2. I don't know if the 259 is in. He's taking a look at it.
I'm thinking that's probably either. I mean, there's not a good way to kind of. You can make it not straight, but I think I'm gonna just go ahead and take the option.
It was pretty dead. So Paul takes a 1-0 lead in this match.
Well, speaking of Paul's, apparently Paul Sapp is paying attention to our stream, and he says they did lag and it was close.
Yeah, he.
So, color me wrong. I was giving away money for mochas so that I don't fall asleep on the stream.
Not like that's the only thing we have going on here.
Yeah, I got a few things I'm doing at once. All right.
Well, I'm glad they did lag. Then.
Yeah.
We'll give them that.
I approve. And this is Ken approved.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, the camera angle thing, it made me think about it. I did not level the tables at this event.
No.
Apparently, Scotty did. So
Scotty learned how to level tables, and he learned from Rich. So,
yep.
yeah, the table's a little.
It's a little crooked.
But the balls don't seem to roll that way too bad. So.
No. I mean, I don't know how they're not breaking everything going to that top corner there. That corner's so low.
But
He's.
oh well.
Oh, what you do with that?
It's what we could bring you this time.
Okay, cool. I thought it
That
went.
was nice. That was nicely
Oh,
done. It
there
was
we go. Nice
just
little
pretty
tap
off
too.
angle, but he handled that very nicely. The one that looks like
Two looks
looks
like
it goes by.
it looks like it does. I'm leaning over here, taking a look. It's definitely a little tight looking, but I think it's just got about probably an eighth of an inch space to get by there. So
If he makes the 2, then everything is pretty wide open.
all right. Teams will start tomorrow. I'm watching people coming in and checking to make sure their teams are all signed up right now.
Yeah. Oh, and he's hung that one. Hung the one.
Jump up and down a little bit.
Well, that shot right there will show you that this table is not as unlevel as it looks on the
Yeah.
stream, because that ball would have surely fallen.
Oh, it might have came back out a little
Well, Kevin's got a good opportunity here. He'll shoot and go across. Well, okay, he just came out to the center. A lot of players like to go all the way across and then back out.
bit. Yeah, generally I like to go a little farther if I can because my ball speed's not that good.
It's whatever you are comfortable with. I tend to play it kind of the way that Kevin did there, if I'm playing well. Okay, the 2 went easily. He's good on the 3. He's just got to come back across and avoid the side pocket or getting behind the 8 or 9.
Looks to be.
Come on, come on. Oh, he just didn't hit it hard enough. The 8 got him. He kept the cue ball below the 8 to bring the side pocket out of play, but he just didn't hit it quite hard enough.
Is he going for a jump cue? Yes, he is.
Yeah, breaking out the jump cues. Most exciting shot in pool to a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people like to jump. I like massays a little more. I think they look pretty.
Yeah, or kicks. I prefer. But
Kicks
this is not really. You don't have a good kick here.
Woof.
That was nicely
That was
done.
very nicely done.
Hey, you might
but
want to keep that cue in your hand.
yeah, he's looking to walk over and.
Okay. Here's how you come. So now he'll jump this, and he'll draw 2 rails behind the 8, so he can jump over get the 7.
You know, that would be impressive. Well, he's
He's going
looking.
to have to jump, make this 5, draw 2 rails to get behind the 8, so he can jump and make the 7. Yeah, you don't often get to see somebody just keep the jump cue in their hand.
Yeah, it's the other way. I was going to say he could end up behind the 9, but now he's the other side of the pocket, so. We're just jinxing the poor guy now.
I got a feeling if he makes this, he'll be putting the jump cue away.
Yeah. I should hope so.
I hope. Oh, he kind of hopped over the 5. That kind of bounced and went over the side of the 5, I think.
Well, it looked like a little bit. Oh, instant replay.
Winners. This is a 3 o'clock match. Well, Paul's in real good shape here on the 7. Everything is just pretty much shoot and stop.
Shoot and stop. It's like drawing lines on a piece of paper. Just connect the dots.
It's harder than it looks. In fact, straight lines are hard.
Especially with the Telecaster. I think it's nearly impossible to draw a straight line.
All right, so Paul surges to a 2-0 lead.
And has the break.
See how he does on this break. He scratched on his first one. Well, I see Manny still playing out there, so he's still in the tournament.
Oh yeah, he's been doing work. I've
That's
taken a
good.
couple score sheets from him.
That's good. He got off to kind of a rough start yesterday. I think he lost his first match to Todd Marsh, and then he's squeaked by a couple of hillers. He just said he just never plays good out here on the West Coast. Told him that would all change and we'd see him on the stream later. So
Probably. Well, now if you can win a tournament, like lose your side first round and come all the way back and win it, that makes for a good story.
Shane Van Boning did it at the U.S. Open 8-ball in July at the Rio.
Wow, that's 6 fired in that corner.
Yeah. It's a nice break, but the one's gotten funny with the 5. Well, funny to everybody but Paul Potier, but
Yeah.
it's very similar to the 1-6 he had.
It's almost the same thing going the other way.
But his cue ball's not really in as good a place. Let's see if he can roll this in, or he's going to play safe. No, he's playing safe. It's pretty good. Kevin he can see to hit the one, but he's got no offensive shot. Unless he wants to cross bank it down past the 7, but I don't.
Yeah, no, that's pretty tough. Yeah, he's going to hide.
Actually,
It's
that
just
could
a
be
matter of where
that
he's
could be a
gonna hide.
two-way if he cross banked it and left the cue ball behind the 3-8, sent the 1 down towards the 7. But we'll see what Kevin does here. He's a good, smart player. I'm sure he's had this shot come up. Well,
Came really short.
Yeah, that came way short. I think he was wanting to get that all the way down table, and it just. He hasn't got totally comfortable with the speed of the table yet.
Well, I think the English he had kind of killed that cue ball off the rail pretty good. Jump cue?
I believe he has one.
I believe he might have a jump cue.
I think I heard that he does own one. And he's headed.
And there it is. Yep.
That's never a good sign when you're in the 3rd game and this is your 3rd jump.
Well,
You're going to wear out your break cue.
Yeah, if they keep making him jump eventually, he's going to start nailing every one of them, and you're going to have to come up with a different option.
Well, he's going to jump over this 9. I don't know if the 1 goes in clean, but he'll probably try to play the 1-2 combination. Wow, it went in. Oh, it went in clean, but so did the cue ball up here in the corner.
Well, I say give him a couple more of those, and he'll have it down.
He hit that good. He just got a little unlucky.
Well, I watched it twice with a little replay. I'm like, that looks so good. And then it. Oh, yeah. Brett's going to pay attention to the chat. I'm not even looking at the moment. Well, and 3 will go. Yep, he's looking to play the 3 in the side.
Stephen
after
Fair's
this.
talking about the U.S. Open 9 ball. Yeah. Shane came through the loser side to win that, too.
Yeah, but not from the first round.
No, and at the Rio, he lost his first round match to Taylor Anderson and came all the way back to win the U.S. Open 8 ball.
Well, I feel like you kind of wanted to get a little farther up, though, for that.
A lot of people didn't like 2016, but I think Shane Van Boning was pretty happy with it. He won all 3 U.S. Open.
Well, that's not
titles.
The worst place to leave it. I don't know if he can. No, he cannot cut that in unless he goes over the edge of that 8.
He can see the 4, but he can't cut it in.
Yeah. Jump cue.
No,
they're too close together and too far to reach.
He's just gonna thin the edge of the 4 and try to leave it down behind the 7 and the 9.
And right up in that little
And he's
gap.
played it perfectly. Whoa.
As it goes a little far this time.
Yeah, no,
I think
he's
he's
still
good.
okay. He's got it.
Sit, ball, sit.
That is a safety that a lot of lesser skilled players really need to practice. Comes up a lot.
Oof.
Okay, Paul has come back with a nice safety of his own. Went rail first, brought the 4 down to the bottom rail behind the 9, and kept the cue ball up table.
He's trying to see if he can get up behind it on that left
I'd
side.
like to. I think that 7 is.
You might be able to kind of get up there on 2 rails, but you need to make sure you hit it hard enough you get to a rail after there. It's real easy to not. And I don't know if you can go to the right side of the table and over. He didn't even look at it, so I'm assuming that 8's blocking it pretty good.
Looks like he's going to try to spin it, just probably off the rail.
Come off the rail into it. Oh.
Oh, he was able to see the edge.
And that's not a bad place to leave it. I think you can go
He's
rail
got a-
first, though.
He's got a full block. Yeah, Paul's going to go rail first and try to cut this 4 in.
Makes him. There you go. Beauty. We got a mocha now. Now we're ready to roll.
Kenny's happy. He's got a mocha.
Second one of the day.
Wow.
Well, that looks pretty easy to cut on in.
Well, he hit it too full. Shot it into the rail.
Yeah, I've got change.
Well, this is
yeah.
what Paul likes to see. Come to the table. Things are pretty wide open.
7.
4.
You could get a little funky on that 7
Well,
from here.
he's got too much angle on this 5. He didn't come across. So yeah, now the 9 gets pretty big. If he'd have got kind of like right in between the 5 and the 9, he could have just pretty much shoot stop, and then he would have been
Yeah.
on that 7. But now he's going to have to go across table.
Oh,
Well,
I don't know why.
he was
kinda
worried
came
about
up.
the 9, so he was going to get below it, I guess. Now he's froze up to the 7.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have wanted to come back up table like that. I think I would have
That
wanted to
was
stay
all
down
because
there.
of his poor shape on the 5 that he's in the predicament he's in now.
Well, not really sure what you do from here. Kind of want to get that cue ball out of there a little bit, but yeah.
Andy Ruth, table 8. We're on the clock. Andy Ruth, table 8.
We'll see if I can round up two buddies.
Okay, Kevin
Keep
has
rolling,
chosen
keep
to play
rolling,
safe,
keep
but
rolling.
man, he's coming up short on almost all his mistakes are short.
Yeah, there was I think one where he went long. Like his ball speed is just not
Yeah.
quite there.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
That cue ball was looking.
Thank God that table's so crooked.
Yeah, that cue ball was looking. Paul would have been beside himself if he'd have scratched on a shot like that. Well, he's overrun position again. He's okay, but he's not happy. He kind of threw his hands up like, what the heck? But he's fine.
Yeah, they're just having a rough time. So, quick 3 game. Well, this one didn't go as quick, but 3 up, 3-0. So Kevin's got some work to put in now. Luckily, he's got this break, so just break him, run him. Get your head back in.
Yeah, he needs a good break and run to kind of let Paul know, hey, I'm here. You're in a match.
We're up to 30 viewers. 29. This is the second I said it. Probably the same folks have been with us most of the day.
All right, we appreciate you guys taking a little time out of your day to enjoy some pool action.
And a 6 right in the corner.
6 in the corner, and he's got the one near the corner pocket. I don't know if he'll choose to go at that 9 off of this one, or if he's just going to play a full-on safety. It's kind of a two-way. He can fuzz this one, send the cue ball down there. He just played safe.
I honestly might have sent the 1 down there. Because if you hit that 9,
yeah, I thought
you could get it up in the...
This is actually a really good, smart shot. He put the 1 behind the 7, brought the cue ball down behind the 5. Anytime you've got your opponent shooting at a rail. And Paul kicked and got a hit, but scratched. Put the cue ball down there next to the 9. Now Kevin can pretty much choose what he wants.
Yeah, what's tough about this is that 9's sitting there blocking the 8 and the 4 from that corner. So that leaves a small window to get up under those. But there's no really easy way to make that 9 now. So you got to get it out of there somehow.
Well, the 4-8-9 lays pretty good too, though. I mean, it's a 3-ball combination, but they're all pretty close. The 9's close to the hole, so that's probably what Kevin is looking at. He's going to run the 1. Yeah, he's in the way for. Okay, he didn't really get where he wanted to on
he
the
wanted
2.
to be a lot farther down, I think.
Came up short again. He should cut this 2 in and go 2 rails for the 3 in the side.
Oof, I thought that 7 was going to get in play there for a second.
Okay, he let his stroke out that time.
Okay, here, see now it looks like he must be pretty straight.
I think he's pretty straight. He could probably shoot it in the left side of the pocket, just draw it straight back.
All right, there. Now the 3-ball combo.
Yep. He just wants to take his time, make sure.
Yeah, get up and look at it again, buddy. There we go. You're making me nervous when you get right down on that. There we go. Nicely done.
Kind of tickled it in a little. But Kevin is now on the board. He only trails 3-1.
You can't say tickle it in, Brett.
I can say whatever I want.
All right, Brett is over here rooting for people to tickle balls in.
Hey, I got worse ones. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Yeah, I know. I was sitting there. As soon as you said, I'm like, oh man.
I got worse, so you just hang on.
We're gonna get out of control today.
He does that again. I think I just had one come out last night, and it'll probably come out again.
No.
Thank God we're on the internet.
Yeah, everything is acceptable on the internet.
Well,
pretty much
to a certain extent.
And Grandma says hi to us. Hi, Grandma. What do you got her doing? Watching this on the big screen TV?
I hope so.
It's the only way to watch pool.
That was a nice break.
Well. Yeah,
wow.
I wasn't really sure what
he Didn't really give that shot the
Attention it
the
deserved.
attention it deserved. That's right.
I was thinking if he was playing it into the 6 to play the combo, that 2-ball could end up
Well,
really
he could have
ugly.
overcut that. He came off the rail and played it in the 6, but he played it right straight flat into the 6. He just hit it way too thick.
Yeah.
Shot it a little quick. Didn't kind of took it for granted, and he's not happy. He's over there admonishing himself right now. Meanwhile, Kevin has an opportunity. He's like, yeah, I'll take this. So he's on the 3. He'll draw up for the 5 and a 6.
I think I kind of would have wanted to be going the other way. I mean,
He's got a little angle here. I think he. Yeah.
yeah, but it's forcing you to play the combo. I don't know. I mean,
pretty
it's
easy.
an easy combo, but if you don't have to, I
right.
would have wanted to go the other way.
I would want to just roll this combo in because I want the 5 to stay
Yeah.
right there in front of the hole.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay, he's
There we
fine.
go.
He got the cue ball down table because he knew
Just in case.
he knew the speed he was going to shoot at the 5 would move a little bit, so he's good. Now let's connect the dots. Play the 5. Leave yourself that angle on the 7 to get below the 9 so you can play the 8.
You say below, but you mean above, from where we're sitting.
Well, we're at the head of the table.
Yeah,
So,
it's totally messing me
so
up. You said that twice. I was like, wait a minute. No,
so
that's
I always,
above.
the head of the table is above the foot of the table. But, and we're usually we are set up
yeah.
at the foot of the table, so it is a little different.
Normally, I try to use my references from the perspective of where we're sitting. So I was confused for just a second. I'm like, why would
Okay.
you want to be on that side, Brett? You've lost your mind.
Well, that's true,
Ooh,
but
50-yard line.
yeah, I don't know. See, yeah, he points there, but he didn't hit it near hard enough to ever get there.
Yeah, way shorter again.
He would have been better off to just, stop it a little sooner.
It's kind of what I was talking about trying to want to run long because you can kind of give a little more juice to it. And
Okay, he hit that cut really,
Nice.
really good, but boy, you do not want to be playing that shot at like Hill or something.
you know, I think you should just practice that 50-yard line shot all the time. The amount of times I see it happen, it's insane.
Well, and when you're shooting it, you're not happy because you
No,
just
you're
blew
never
shape.
happy,
You just
right?
blew shape.
Yeah,
So
you either blew by it or didn't have enough gas to get there, one or the other.
that shows some good mental toughness that he was able to put the crappy shape out of his head and focus on making that.
Just make the ball.
Something you see a lot of lower level players, they're still mad about the shape, and so they totally miss that shot.
Really, pool's pretty simple. All you gotta do is put the balls in the holes. I mean, that's all there is to it.
All right, people, there you go. That's Pool by Kenny Jones.
Well,
Just put the balls in the holes. Quit making it hard.
put the balls in the holes. That's all you gotta do.
All right, he hit that pretty solid, but nothing went. And Paul's going to have a nice shot on the 1 to start things. The 2's kind of tied up with the 6. This is not an easy looking rack, but
No.
all right, he handles the 1 nice. He did get out from behind the 8 so he can see the 2.
I think we're gonna get a referee call.
I don't know if the
because
2.
I don't feel like he looked at the 2 how it was laying because it looks really.
Yeah, I don't know if the 2-4 is on or if he's going to have to bank the 2 up in the upper left corner here.
Yeah, but if he's trying to play that 2
He's
up
looking.
in there,
He's looking at the
that
2-4.
6 is really close to making that a foul from.
It's hard to tell from our angle. Kevin hasn't given any indication.
No, it might not be as close there. It looks like they're right on top of each other.
Here we go. We'll call it from the booth here
Yeah.
because we are just that good.
I like to think so. That's what I tell myself at night.
Now all I could think is, come on, Paul. It's just put the balls in the hole. Pool is not hard.
It's not that
Kenny
hard.
said so.
He's playing the bank.
Okay.
And that was
He
really
he was
nicely
playing a
done.
little two-way there. He played that bank, but he also played the
Yeah,
cue
I
ball
see that,
down
the
under
cue
those
ball's up
balls in
there.
case he missed. So that was a smart shot. He's on to 3.
If he had missed that bank, though, I think the 2 would have come up enough.
Yeah,
the
it
speed
might.
it was moving that it would have had a pretty good
It
shot.
may
at it.
have left some sort of shot, but that was well done.
It was well thought out for sure.
Now everything's pretty wide open. He's got to get from this 4 up, like between the 6 and the 8 to get on the 5, or he may choose to go around.
Nope, coming
Okay,
right on
yep,
back
he's
through
coming
the
right
hole.
back, and he's
And
fine.
just barely
He's-
gets there.
Yeah, he's fine. That was a nice shot.
I'll just move that out of the way for you.
Yeah, came back and ran into him, but he's okay. He's got a shot on the 6 in the side. Now he's got the perfect angle. He's going up table where he needs to be for the 7, the 8, and then it's pretty much connect the dots from here. But if you watch, he's not taking it for granted. He's looking at everything. He's got a little bit more angle in this 6.
Yeah, I was going to say that 6 in the
When he
side
li-
looks a little funky.
When he
to me.
lined up, it's like he's got a little more angle here than it looked like he did.
There it is.
But he's fine. He was able to go to side rail and out for the 7. Now he's looking to see exactly where he wants to be on the 8 to go down table for the 9. Always playing 3 balls ahead. He's perfect. He'll shoot this 8 in, just draw straight back. Nope, he's
There
that's
he
what
is,
he is.
queuing low. Finally.
I thought he was gonna go. I thought he was gonna follow off the top rail for a second there, and it's all personal preference on that kind of stuff. It's not like we can sit here and say, "Oh, he should have went follow instead of draw" or something like that.
No.
It's how you.
I mean, if I was, Shane Van Boning or something, then I could say that, and it'd probably be okay.
Well, and their angles at the table look a lot different than ours on a TV screen.
Yeah, it's worlds apart as far as when you're
Yeah.
standing at that table versus looking. I think when we were streaming in Arizona, I was watching the stream all day, calling shots, and I went down and I hit balls for about 10 minutes, and I'm like, I don't even know. If I was watching me shoot right now, this would be awful. Nothing looks the same. All right, Kevin's break or no?
Nope, looks like it's Paul's break.
Paul's break.
He went down to check the rack.
Hey, look, a distraction. It works on Brett. That's good to know. I'll keep that in the back burner.
All right, good solid hit.
Leave that cue ball alone. Oop, okay.
Wow, that was
That was
okay. That was. You usually don't like to see the cue ball get kissed, but that was a nice kiss. Kissed it down there for shape on the 2.
Very well done. I want to see him do that again.
This is a pretty nice looking rack. He's got the.
Natural shape for the fool.
Yeah, he really just kind of turned that cue ball loose, but he knew exactly what path it was taking.
Look at that.
Stunned it over for the 4.
You can basically let the cue ball do whatever it wants from this
Yeah.
point, and you're good.
Paul, you can just tell by his body language and the way he's playing right now. He's feeling pretty comfortable.
There
He
you go.
seems relaxed, and Kevin's going to have to come with some shots to kind of lower that comfort level a little.
Yeah.
Don't want your opponent getting too comfortable.
I actually like how he looked at the rail itself where he wanted that ball to come into it.
Yeah. I mean, he's
yeah. He was actually playing this game more relaxed than the last game where he was kind of
Yeah,
frustrating himself. As soon as the new rack started, he was
that
right
first
back
shot
in.
on the 2. He kind of just turned the cube up and it went all the way around and got perfect, and that was.
That's all she wrote. Yeah.
Paul takes a 5-2 lead.
I feel like you should turn the gain down just a tiny, the 2 little black knobs, because I can hear top just the tiniest little bit, because I can hear the music in the room and my headset. I don't know if you guys can hear it on the stream. Hopefully not. Hopefully we got it turned down enough that they don't yank our video. I bet that 4 goes in the corner. Oh, almost.
Well, and he's come up dry, which is exactly what you don't want to do when.
Yeah, when you need to put some heat back on.
Yeah, but he hasn't left anything real easy.
Oh, he played it 1 into the 4 into the side. I know you
Yep.
can't see that because he was standing there, but that was very nicely done.
Yeah, he's perfect on the 2. I think the 3 came out enough that he'll be fine getting on that. 4's a little close to the 9 down there on the bottom rail, so
Ooh, I think he might have gone a little farther than he wanted.
I think he's fine. He may just run into that 9, bump it out of the way to get on the 4. He put a little draw on that to avoid going into those.
Does the 4 go
Tough.
by there? Or is he
Yeah, tough to tell where the 4 goes by. If it doesn't, he'll probably just play a carom off the 4. Play this 9 in the corner.
Looks like the 4 goes. I think he's aimed
Yeah,
up on
he's
it.
playing the 4.
Oh, yeah. It was just,
But he ran into the 6.
Oh. Did he
I
freeze
think,
up on the 7, too?
Well, he did, but I think he's okay. I think he can still see the 5. But he wasn't real happy with that shot.
No. Well, and he's going to come out of this. And I guess you could run into the 6 and push it down for a better shot, but yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Yeah,
all right, he's okay.
He hasn't got his cue ball. He hasn't got control of it yet.
That's funny because, yeah, last game he was golden. In this game, he's kind of struggling to keep it where he wants.
But this one, he started with a tough shot, and he just hasn't quite got the cue ball where he wants it yet.
It's almost where he wants it.
Getting closer.
It's getting closer.
He's got
every
a little
time.
bit of a bad angle, I think, here. He's going to have to go down, table, and back up, but this should not cause him too much trouble.
Looks like he's pretty straight on it. Oh, okay. Nope. But that works beautifully.
Okay, he's fine now. Now he's in line. He's right where he wants to be. He'll play this 8, come off the side rail, and down for the 9.
It's funny to see how much quicker he queued up on it when he already knew where he wanted to be, and he actually got there. Just lined it right up.
It took him to about the 8 ball to really get where he wanted to be, but that put him right where he wanted to be on the 9.
If you can get there, then see, it's a simple game. You just put the ball in the hole.
There you go.
That's what you do.
Paul Potier races out to a 6-2 lead, and he's got the break.
Ooh, you know, we need to fix every one of these clocks here.
Yeah, I use my cell phone or my watch because
apparently it's 4:18, 5:18, and 7:18 all at once, and
we've got the monitor that we're watching the match on is on Tucson time. Your computer is still on Indianapolis time.
And my phone's local. I'm like, wow, it seems later than it. Wait, no, it's not that late. Wait, no, it can't be this late.
Man, these guys are playing slow.
Oh, 2 in the corner. He has got that break down.
In the corner, yeah.
Yeah, the wing ball in the corner every time. I think
He's decided that hitting it hard is but he's controlling Whitey pretty good. It got kissed a little bit there.
Okay, good.
Okay, he plays the 1, and he's good on the 3. He's a little shallow, though. He's got to get all the way down table for the 4.
That's a long way to go.
He wanted a little more angle in this, I think.
Well, yeah, he's gonna
draw down and spin down between the 5 and the 6.
That's a pretty shot. I love doing that shot.
Yeah, it's a fun shot when it works.
Yeah, I was gonna say
You look like a real idiot when you don't.
Yeah, when it just kind of. I'm not going to.
Just draw back to the rail and by the 6, and you're just like, oh, whoops.
Yeah, I was gonna say the 8 was in the way for him to force follow it, so you had to go that way. You would have run into that 8 ball. It is nice when it looks good. I've had the ball a couple times say, no, not today, buddy.
Or yeah, you rattle it trying to draw down there.
Or that. And up and down.
Coming up for the 5. He's a little short.
Or a little long.
I think he was coming up for the 5 on the side, but
the consistency of people coming short this match leads me to believe that is where he was trying to go.
Well, let's see if he can cut this 5 in, come around the 8.
Whoop.
Nicely done. He's still come up a little short. He was so concerned about getting past that 8 that do you cut this down the rail or do you bank it? He cut it down the rail.
Cut it down the rail like that? Yeah,
that was a
nice.
sweet shot.
At no point did I have doubt that that was going to miss once it started moving. That was perfectly straight.
He was a little straight, so he had to jack up and just accept that. And now he's good on the 9. This 9 ball will give him 7-2 lead.
That was funny. Hey, are you playing pool as a person walks by with their pool case? Nope.
That was Luke.
Yep. He lies. He's going to go play pool. He can't help himself.
You got a new cue.
Really? Another one?
I hit some balls with it last night. It's pretty sweet.
He's not as bad as Glenn Atwell with the break cues.
Oh, you know, I've gone through so many break cues, and I keep going back to this old one. It was a cue it was a hustler cue that I was at the Reno Open one time. This guy lost, and he snaps his cue and throws it in the garbage. And I walked by, and I picked up the butt, and it's like, wow, you know. It had a pin in the shaft, so I took the butt home. Had a cue maker put a pin in that butt, and he made a laminated shaft for it.
See, I feel like Kevin's break kind of is failing. He got lucky that 6 ball got kicked in, but it was going. It's the wing ball break. It was like a diamond up. He's not. You can see on the replay. It's like he's not quite hitting it where he wants to.
Yeah, the balls didn't spread as well as he would have liked. Okay, so
All right, what do you do with the 2? What do you
I think
do?
he's probably going to play safe here. He played shape for this safety. He'll bank the 2 out of there and stick the cue ball right. Yep, right like that. Right on the 7.
Nice. Well done. Yeah, Glenn Atwell. You know, you could sell him a cue every other day if you told him it was a break cue. I've never seen someone switch break cues that much in my life.
Well, the break is so important, and everybody's looking for that perfect break cue.
Ah, almost. Caught the 4 instead.
Lemonade.
Good.
Thank you. Scotty, you need a drink?
Yes, thank you.
Yes? The orange? Fanta? Okay.
Why don't you go stand back by the door, and when she comes out, you can help her carry it. Zeke's got his jug.
Well, he got the ball in hand, but that 2 is still. I think he's gonna have
Yeah,
to play to bury it a different way, or get it out and bury the cue ball in some nice way. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, he's going to bank it. Just pin the cue ball between the rail and the 5.
And did he get it? Yes,
Yep,
he did.
yep, he's
Very nicely done.
good.
Now, if he can get ball in hand, I'd see him getting that pretty easily.
If he gets ball in here, he'll have Paul on 2 fouls, so he'll have
True.
a choice. Do you run out or do you try to 3 foul him?
Did he
Oh,
catch it? Nope, he did
Nope,
not.
nope. He went 2 rails, and how in the world that cue ball scratched?
Yeah,
Paul's looking at like, how did that go by?
that's because the table's crooked. It
How did
curved.
that go by? He's kind of like, but when you're up 7-2, it's like, all right, a bad roll. He's shook his head a little bit, but
Yeah, no point in worrying about it.
well, Kevin is gonna go the 3 foul route.
It was funny. The first game I got on, I'm like, oh, that's right. We're playing 9 ball. I was like, that doesn't look like enough balls on the table. Yeah, he should be able to get it right up behind that 5. Beauty.
Nicely done.
And I don't see it yet.
Very,
There's
very
no
nicely
easy
done.
kick right here. That 5's blocking the edge of that 1.
He checked
Or-
to see if the 2 is froze. That would have made it even tougher. It's not, though.
5 is blocking the edge of the cue ball, not 1. Apparently, I'm retarding out. You could.
He's got, oh boy.
Yeah, I know.
You
I'm
know,
looking. I'm not really sure. You could try to spin it in. I don't even know. Wow, that was almost fantastic, but he did miss it.
Gave it a heck of a try.
He sure did. I thought he had it for just a second. I was like, oh, okay, that. But
So Kevin uses the 3 consecutive fouls to
put one away.
show Kenny that, hey, you don't have to make balls to win games.
Only a 9 ball. Do you not have to pocket the balls?
10 ball,
Oh,
1
whatever.
pocket.
That's doing it the hard way, all right?
Every game but 8 ball has a 3 foul rule. So.
No.
Okay, mister.
14 and 1.
There's a 3 foul rule
Is
into
there?
14-1.
1 pocket.
There's a 3 foul rule in 1
Really?
pocket.
I thought there was. No, because you spot balls back up.
Yeah, but there's still a 3 foul.
Is there? Oh, good lord. This is why I don't referee. It makes my joke not as funny, all right? I'm struggling here. I actually do like the 3 foul rule though, because it gives another level of strategy to the game.
Yes. I just think it's great that, Kevin must have heard you say it's pool's
Yeah.
not that hard. Just make the balls and then.
Well, honestly though, if you just make the balls, it wouldn't be that hard.
Yeah, you gotta go back to 29.
Well, Paul's got the balls laying out here real good,
Yeah, this looks like a pretty straightforward run.
connecting the dots. It's a road map,
Yeah.
they used to say when I was younger.
I always look for like when I get a nice road rep like this. Okay, how could I screw it up? What's the thing that I could do to make this not easy? And the 8 ball is the only thing that you could possibly have trouble getting onto now at this point, and I don't see that happening. Two
He's gonna
rails
follow
up.
forward 2 rails,
Don't.
3
Whoa,
rails.
4 rails.
He's
That's fine. It's
he's
that's
not
not ideal, but
he's not ideal, but he's okay.
whoa, scooch
And he
along there,
comes
buddy.
back out again. He's not quite ideal. He got a little too straight on the 6, and so this has caused him to not get ideal on the. Boy, look at that arm shake. Holy moly. But he is fine. Cuts that in beautifully.
And 8-3.
And Paul reaches the hill at 8-3.
So Stan will play the winner at this table. Pretty sure.
And I believe the other half of our tournament disc crew is discussing what the next match is actually going to be. Depends
think
on
that
who
one-
wins what.
I believe, is that the hot seat match?
I think it's the hot seat for tier 2. I think.
Oh, no, they were discussing. They said something about Stan playing the winner of this match.
Oh, yeah, but I don't know if that'll be the next one. I don't know.
And I believe that may be a hot seat match.
Oh, well, we'll figure it out for you guys.
Can't think of anybody else that's still on the winner's side in the open.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really been. No, stay out of there. Stay. Whew. Claws and nails. It's hanging on.
8 got in there, and cue ball tried to follow it, but we were able to.
Oh, is he hooked by the titty?
He's looking.
He's looking.
It's close. It is close.
I think you can see just around it.
See, look, what, this is common.
It had him. Just barely. So he was able to hit the one, but he couldn't make it.
Well, one's definitely makeable.
Funnier if we were in Idaho.
As soon as he's cutting that, though, to get the one to that corner pocket, that cue ball's got to come quite a ways back up.
Yeah. That's why he's taking a look at it. It's
You could math it out, actually. Because if you hit a ball directly on with center ball, you're transferring almost 100% of the energy. So half ball would be 50. So that
okay.
thing,
He decided to play safe, and
and
a
that
nice
works.
safety.
That's a nice save.
Stuck the cue ball back behind the 6,
Jump cue.
and
Except for that's a
yeah,
crappy place to have to jump at it.
Kevin will look at this, and then he'll grab his jump cue.
Hmm.
That'd be my prediction.
I think you have to
And
jump to cut it in the side.
Kevin doesn't like us because he proved you wrong with the make balls thing, and now he's going to kick at this one ball.
You need to make sure you hit it on the left side of that one, though. I think, because otherwise you're not going to get. Well, okay. Yep, that's what I was afraid of.
Ouch.
That and the cue ball would have been in a bad spot for that too if you had made it up there.
Yeah.
Anywhere it was going was not good.
Well, I didn't like the jump there either. I mean,
No, I didn't like anything about that shot. That's a bad place to be.
that was a very well played safety by Paul Potier. And he got rewarded with ball in hand.
He just needs to make it through that window, which he did perfectly.
You just want to finish the match on a high note here. He's played well this match. He wants to finish strong. That'll give him confidence going into the next match.
Not there.
Oh,
There's the
and
vacuum
then-
cleaner.
That was the commentator's jinx there. It's kind of what happened last night. Playing well, and then all of a sudden a shot like that. It's like, where'd that come from?
Well, and that's a small pocket coming at it from that angle, too.
It really is. Well, Kevin was probably getting ready to shake Paul's hand, and now he's like, all right, it's not over.
some seed on it.
But it was like only over $600 or something. Oh, I see. Yeah, sure. Oh, I don't need oh, that's a business name.
Force at the rail and back out very nicely for the 5 in the side. He'll just roll forward a little bit for the 6.
Come around for the 7. Stay on the bottom side of it if you can.
He's perfect.
There we go. Oh no. Scotty is now in charge of the tournament.
Oh, he did not want to run into that 9. That's the only ball on the table. You don't want to run into it. He just needed to draw that back a little bit more. Now he's put the 9 on the side rail. He's going to have to bank it.
And you
I know
have
he
to go for it.
could cut this, but
Oh,
yeah, he played safe.
he's going to leave him on the long rail. That's a fairly decent amount of, I wouldn't say ocean, that's more like a sea.
That's what my coach used to call putting him on the long tee. Oh, he got double kissed.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I thought it was going to
Paul
keep
was
going.
Paul was trying to reverse that, put the 9 down on the bottom rail, but he got the double kiss. So Kevin takes game number 12. Makes the score 8-4.
Oh, you're just rhyming now. Trying to remember how. Write me a haiku.
Haiku.
A haiku. I'm trying to. There's.
Do I like Japanese? Do you?
No, there's. Oh, I can't remember how it goes. I'll think of it later. About 10 videos from now, and 2 months from now, I remember how that joke goes.
Tune in, people.
This is gonna force you all to watch
In
all
March
of our
at
videos.
Lincoln City or something, he'll start laughing.
Yep. I'll tell him the joke when I remember how it goes.
In Texas, he'll still start laughing, and he'll remember the joke that he told in Snoqualmie.
Hey, it gives you all more incentive to watch all the videos. And subscribe.
Well,
And hit the little bell symbol next to the subscribe button, because then you get notifications every time a new video comes out.
absolutely.
And like how I did that advertisement plug right there? That was smooth.
It was nice.
Yeah.
I've subscribed.
I haven't.
Oh, man.
I know.
I kind of think you may have a clue as to when we go live.
Generally, yeah. I mean, sometimes I'm surprised. I'm like, really? Why is it live now?
Because we make a mistake.
Yep.
Brett didn't turn stuff off.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for there to be a stream video that, is 14 hours long. Then the room is empty the whole time.
Oh, you didn't hear? I did that in Michigan. I forgot to stop the stream.
Did you?
And so,
I was just
we had a
joking.
video of the room, an empty room all night long.
Well, I'm sure at some point someone goes by scooting along and vacuuming. And you got to just watch the whole video for that moment.
Jeremy said the really sad thing was there was actually viewers. There was like 1 or 2
Nice
viewers.
shot. Carry him into the 3.
So I had to kind of apologize to those viewers for not staying there all night and commentating on on an empty room.
The chat would like to know if there are tournament boards. There are. It is all digital nowadays. If you go to badboysbp.com, click on live brackets, it'll take you straight to them. You can follow along in the tournament. They are updated almost to the exact minute. Sometimes it takes a couple minutes for them to sync. But you can track the tournament, our next tournaments, all the past tournaments we've done. Badboysbp.com. Do not go to badboys.com. That is not something you want to see, probably. Odds are not in your favor there.
No.
Bad Boys BP.
B is in billiards, P is in production. Oh,
Oh,
he
did
left.
not get there.
Didn't get there. Said he forgot to hit it. Yeah, things have just not gone Kevin's way in this match.
Yeah.
But he's having a nice run. He's made it this far on the winner's side.
Oh, yeah. We are still on the winner's side. I totally forgot.
So he's having a nice tournament, and he'll just need to put this match behind him and get back on his horse.
He should have no trouble getting
I
back
think
over
he's
this
fine.
either.
He'll just punch it up.
Dunk.
There we go.
Whoop. I'm eyeballing those side pockets a little bit more now.
And let's bring the cue ball back to about where his hand is. And here we go, folks. This 9-ball is for the match. Paul Potier wins 9-4.
Alrighty. Let's see if I can see what our next match coming up is real quick.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We enjoyed that. Hope you did too. I'm going to run a little commercial here for you. Give you a little look at what we do. The beautiful Rio Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada. The BCA Nationals.
Alright, so it looks like we're going to get Stan Tarango next. And I believe the winner of this match, actually. So I think we're going to see Paul right back here. Let me... Hey, Scotty. Is that for table 1?
Pretty sure it is.
I think so, too.
Yeah, it's Stan and Paul.
Alright, you can go ahead and stick it in the hole. Yep, we're getting Stan Tarango and Paul Potier.
All right, so this would be, I believe, the hot seat match.
This should be it. So we're going to disable the stream and restart it in just a minute. And we'll be